Hello and welcome to this edition of Topic in Review on Wake Up Africa 360 TV. Topic in Review is where we break down the content of a particular topic to the understanding of an average citizen so that everyone can understand what is playing out in the conversation and to do justice on the motive behind the topic in context. So sit back, grab a cup of tea and watch the video. If you're not yet subscribed to our channel, please kindly do so by tapping the red subscription button and also the notification bell. Kindly like and share our video. These are the simple ways that you support what we do. Thank you.
Northern Nigeria has a population of over 120 million people. And by this press conference, we are asking all the 120 million eligible voters from the north to come out en masse and get their PVC.
INEC, put me in trouble if you like. It is a fraud. The numbers in Nigeria, as far as census are concerned and as far as election is concerned, are a lie. And if nobody will speak up about it, the righteous should speak. And our righteousness is not of ourselves. It is of him, and he will protect. Hallelujah. It is important. It is skewed now so that where the numbers are not properly reflected in our voting. This is the only country in West Africa where you move from the ocean to the desert and the numbers decrease, or rather, they increase. The only country. It's the only country in the world where you move from a large body of water to little or no water and the numbers increase. It was not Nigerians that started it. It was the parents of Nigeria who were not good parents.
We present a candidate that will balance our 4 years before we go into rotation. But we are not asking for, like you call it, third time. No, we are not asking for third time. Nobody asks for third time. We will never ask for third time. We are democratic. We believe in democracy and we are practicing democracy. That was why we said politics is a game of number. And we know we have the numbers. We are 120 million population from the north. Then the Fulanis have 40 million in population. And if you put that together, that will give you 160 million. And you can, out of the approximately 210 million as in being envisaged, the population of Nigeria, when you take 160 million out of 210 million, what is the balance? About 70 million. I cannot see how 160 million, I can't see how 70 million will beat 160 million. So we are ready for it. We believe in democracy. We are democratic in nature. We know politics is a game of number. We know politics, leadership is by ballot box. Leadership is by PVC. Leadership is by election. And that was why we are calling our people to come out en masse and get their PVCs. The 120 million Northerners should get their PVC. The 40 million Fulanis should get their PVC. Put together 160 million. We will elect another president by 29th of May. By February next 2023, we should be going into election to elect a fresh northern president that will balance the remaining 4 years that North has.
The Northern Consensus Movement has called on all 120 million Northerners and 40 million Fulanis that are eligible voters to ensure they mobilize towards 2023 general election and jettison on democratic leadership rotations in Nigeria. The group Northern Consensus Movement therefore stated that there is no amount of grandstanding propelled by the threat and intimidations either from the southern governors and some socio-cultural organizations that can change the remaining outstanding balance of 4 years presidency tenure for the North.
Southern Nigeria took the mantle of leadership for 14 years. By the time President Muhammadu Buhari will be finishing his 8 years, 2 term of 8 years, North would have served for 10 years, Southern Nigeria would have served for 14 years. If we are talking of equity, fairness, balance, and togetherness, then Northern Nigeria still have 4 more years to go before it will now be equal of 14 years. But nobody can twist us from the north or intimidate us or harass us or coerce us to think that by grandstanding or intimidation we will abandon our 4 years just because some people are threatening the peaceful coexistence of Nigeria. Northern Nigeria has a population of over 120 million people. And by this press conference, we are asking all the 120 million eligible voters from the north to come out en masse and get their PVC, and also begin an aggressive but peaceful mobilization of our people to get ready for 2023 general election. We are also using the medium to call on to our 40 million Fulani brothers that are Nigerians to also reach out to every Fulani man that is eligible to get his PVC, so that he will be the part of deciding who becomes the next Nigeria's president in 2023 as Nigerians that have equal right with any other Nigerian. And like we all know, in the United States of America, the Britain, and other parts of the world, most especially in America, election of who becomes the president is determined by number. In most cases, most of the presidents of America are from North America, because that is where the vote comes from. But in Nigeria today, we have forgotten credibility, we have forgotten about patriotism, we have forgotten about nationalism, we have forgotten about love for each other. All we are talking about is tribe, religion, or region in terms of leadership. We are not looking at qualification. And by that, we are being intimidated that because the present leadership of Nigeria is being led by a northerner, we are being threatened that the power must shift to the other part of Nigeria. And we are saying that we still have a balance of 4 years, even after President Muhammadu Buhari left in 2023. By May 2023, we still have a balance of 4 years. And we cannot be intimidated. We cannot be harassed. We cannot be coerced by either the governors of South-South or any socio-cultural organization into leaving our mandate or jettison our mandate because of harassment or intimidation. We are saying that we must complete the balance of 4 years to make it 14 years from 1999 till date. Southern part of Nigeria would have ruled for 14 years. The North will complete it 4 years to make it 14 years before the issue of rotational presidency will come. But for now, 2023, and who becomes the president of 2023 is still another responsibility, because we still have a balance of 4 years. And even if the other part of Nigeria filled no, then every part or every political party should field in candidates. There are a lot of political parties in Nigeria. It's not only PDP or APC that are political parties in Nigeria. There are other political parties. Let all political parties field in qualified candidates. Then let Nigerians decide who becomes the next president. Let the ballot box decide who becomes the next president. Let the votes count and let the vote decide who becomes the next Nigeria's president. This is our position. This is the standing of North. And we cannot even be coerced or intimidated, even by our own northern governors cannot decide for us who become or which region will take over the mantle of leadership. Nigerians will decide who becomes the next president. And as far as northern Nigeria is concerned, northerners will field in a candidate from whatever political party. We will field in candidate, and we will vote in a candidate that we feel has the patriotism, a candidate that we feel have nationalistic thinking, a candidate that we think is qualified, a candidate that we think will love northerners, will love southerners, will love every Nigerian, either at home or abroad. But we will, like we said, we will not be intimidated. We refuse to be intimidated. We will not allow anybody to twist us. We have our own people, we have our own vote, and politics is a game of number. So let the numbers play out. Let the numbers decide who becomes the next Nigeria's president.
On this particular video, we are going to ignore all the necessary brouhahas and focus on the inflated propaganda about the population of the northern Nigeria that some people want to sell to the rest of the country. The objective is to subject the southerners into believing that the north is actually more populated than the south. Exactly what you see playing out in this video. This gentleman in this video just wanted to propagate that out there so that people will be led to believe that, oh, do you know what? The north is actually more in population than the south. So if you actually want a president come down to the south, that means that will be done at the mercy of the north. How you can have that without the north, because the north would actually vote you out. Let's put it this way. There is no doubt that in terms of land mass, the northern Nigeria is bigger than the south. But larger land mass does not in any way translate or mean more population. So to ascertain the actual population of Nigeria, census needs to be conducted to ascertain what the actual population really is. Nigeria is estimated to be between 180 million to 210 million people. However, according to what you've just heard on this video, the claim by this northerner is that the north alone is approximately 160 million people. Out of that 160 million people as claimed by him, the Fulani population is about 40 million, and then the rest of the north is 120 million. And if you add that together, 120 million people plus 40 million people also, which is of a Fulani ethnic group, that gives you 160 million. And that is out of the 210 that is estimated Nigerian population. That leaves the remaining population of the entire South to be about 50 million. So, in actual fact, the North, by his estimation, is above 50%. It's about close to, I don't know, it's about 60 to 70% of the population with that 160 million people. The irony of it all is that the media houses in the South will be the ones to sell this narrative to Southerners too, to accept that the North is indeed more in population than the South. Nigerians saw the example of that when the media outlets in Nigeria would describe the killings by the Fulani herdsmen of farmers, would describe it as farmers' herders' clash, when in fact what transpires is that the Fulani herdsmen would go into the farmlands, destroy the crops for the farmers, and the farmers wouldn't speak, because if they dare to speak, the Fulani herdsmen or the Fulani herders would kill them with their AK-47 that they tote around, which the law enforcement agencies would pretend as though they're not aware of what is happening. So instead of the media outlets to call it what it is, they rather told the line of the government, which simply states that, oh, it's farmers' herders' clash, when it is obvious to everyone, every right-thinking person, that this is Fulani herdsmen going into farmlands, killing, destroying crops and killing the owners of the farms in their ethnic cleansing pursuit. And then because it is the Fulani people who are in charge of the law enforcement agencies, the army and the rest of the security agencies in the country, they will play ignorant of what is happening. And then the media outlets are helping them to project that. And that is exactly what we mean in this case, that the media outlets would also swing into action by helping these barbaric individuals to project this idea that the fact that the North are more in population than the South, which is rather sad. I hope that today's video has taught you something and that you learned something from what is playing out in Nigeria from this video. That if you're of the South, you need to really pay attention to what is going on, to what is happening in your country. Thanks for watching. Until next time, this has been Wake Up Africa 360 TV. Thanks for watching. Kindly subscribe to this channel, share the videos, like and comment on our comment sections. These are simple ways that you support what we do. Thank you and see you on the next one. Bye.